live from the Portland, Oregon adjacent area because she doesn't live in Portland. We have Jocelyn Schwiebert from the Portland Beardsman. She's going to talk all about the Rose City Beard and Mustache competition number 7 tonight.
Oh, my.
What's up, Jocelyn?
Hi, guys. How's it going?
Excellent. How are you?
Do you know who this guy is? Honka Burnin Elevis. Don't know what that means.
Me neither. No idea.
Don't know.
I saw him about naked earlier, though. Whoever that person was in the comments. I don't know if I just have a feeling. And then this is probably the best thing Kyle Waller has ever said, ever. Nothing. It's the best thing that Kyle Waller has ever said.
He's supposed to be putting hashtag Rose City in there.
Yeah. Did you know that? Did you know that? Why is Portland the Rose City? There we go. That is the
lead-off question.
That's the lead-off question, Jocelyn.
You know, I should know the answer. Being a Portland native, I don't know. Maybe because we have a rose garden in the city.
Just one?
Just one.
You'd think there'd be multiple ones.
I'm sure there are multiple. You
just know about
general. We're also called the Bridge City because we have a lot of bridges. But yeah, I don't know the real answer behind Rose City. I think
that'd be pretty impressive if you had a bridge made out of roses. Maybe that's originally like they had all the bridges were made out of roses back in the day before they had steel.
They just made everything out of roses. Yeah. That's probably the most logical thing.
I mean, that sounds right to me.
Before steel was invented, Portland was just entirely made out of roses. There we go. You learned tonight why Portland, Oregon is the Rose City.
Sorry, I have an old blind yappy dog.
It's
fine.
My
gosh, let's see.
It's Scott Sakura.
No, it's not, Aaron. I'm right here.
Oh,
you sound like the blind yappy dog.
So you're putting on a competition this weekend. Are you super excited and ready for it?
I am ready for it. I'm excited to see everybody. I'm ready for it to be over because, you know, planning a competition is stressful. It's a lot of work.
Yeah. That's the one thing that most people that come on the show are most excited about when it's over. It's you know, it's been 2 years since we've had anything in person. So I'm very excited to see all of our friends that are traveling here for it. Just ready to get things back to normal out here. So your last live event, was that in 2020 or 2019?
2019.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we were planning for 2020 and had big things planned, and then bam.
Look at Andrew, our fact checker here. Portland is considered the ideal temperature, climate, and atmosphere for rose growing.
Allegedly.
No, absolutely not. We already figured it out, Andrew. That roses were created in Portland to build bridges instead of steel. Come on. Yeah. That makes much more sense than something about temperature.
It was not a t-shirt, I saw it.
So, I mean, we jumped ahead of ourselves. But speaking of temperature, did you know it's going to be 82 and 56 on Saturday? This is perfect weather for a beard competition. That's what
it is. It's 82 is a little hot for Portland.
That's hot.
We have summer like 2 months out of the year.
Well, we're in that 2 months.
So yeah. But at least it won't be raining like we've had other years. So that'll be good. Yeah, I was getting nervous because we've had some like 95-degree days, and I was like, that's too hot. So 82 will be much better.
Last weekend when we were in Wichita, it was 108.
That's disgusting.
It was disgusting.
Yeah,
it
had
hurt
110
to breathe
today.
outside.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
those people should be very glad for their 82 because it could definitely be worse.
Yes. We had a couple days last year where it was like 117, which is unheard of in Portland. That does not happen. So,
what did everyone do when it was 117 degrees in Portland?
They couldn't hear it.
a lot of places closed, a lot of businesses, because places just don't have AC here because we don't need it that often.
Really?
Yeah. So like if you were trying to get food delivered to your house, like that wasn't happening. People pretty much stayed inside.
That sounds wonderful.
Obviously, if there's a bunch of bridges there, there has to be water under them. People should have been in the water.
I think some people were, but you know, the problem with going in the water is that, at least in Portland, we added drinking to going in the water, which dehydrates and, you know, whatever. So I don't think people were doing much of that either.
Well, I'm glad it's not going to be 100 million degrees and y'all are going to have a lovely weather for the event. So yes. Let's talk about this venue. I looked at a bunch of pictures of it earlier. It looks amazing. This isn't your venue that you've been at in years past, is it not?
It is not. It's the same owners, but different venue. It is set up a little differently as far as like the outside. They actually have a nice big patio, which is going to be great. Our old venue had like this little strip in the front of the venue where you could go outside to smoke and you could bring your drink out there, but you had to stay like behind the line and like basically just a row of chairs. So, so that sucked. It was very crowded out there, but, the new place, Star Theater, they have a nice big patio outside so we can actually put like, a raffle table and a merch outside. I think our photographer is probably going to be outside, so that'll be nice. And the inside is air conditioned, which the other place is not either. So people that know our venue of being very hot and sweaty will be very surprised this year.
Was there reasoning? Is the venue not big enough for a photographer and venue and vendors on the inside, or you just wanted to utilize outside space as well?
It's not quite big enough in this setup. It makes it difficult to put them in there without being in the way. And that was an issue that we had at our other venue as well. So we figure we have the nice big outside space and the weather's going to be nice. So let's utilize it.
Can they see the stage and stuff from outside? Is there like a window or anything? Or if you're just outside, you're missing out?
There is not a window, but they do usually broadcast on screens outside, so they can still watch that way.
As I was just on their website as well, they do have a tab on there for live streams. Is the event going to be live streamed? Or you don't know?
We did not set up with them to live stream it. I don't know if that's something that we have to request, but I will look into that because
that's super cool. I'd love to be able to just watch
they didn't tell us that they could do that. So
here, I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you real quick so you can, I mean, not that you can't look at it on your own, but so people can at least maybe if they want to check, you know, from home and they're looking at the website and stuff like that, they'll see it. So yeah, just go to startheaterportland.com and see, as they have in the header there.
There's 2 spots for the live stream, top up there and then the yellow over there.
Yeah, so if you click on it, it just says this album has been deleted, but they probably just have to load it and code it in there. So,
but hey, your event is on there, so that's good.
Yay!
That means you're happening. But and then the night after, you'll have the Slackers with Bite Me Baby playing. So
yeah, we might be there 2 nights in a row this weekend.
That's pretty cool. So your venue, so one of the things that I want to talk to you about, and we talked briefly about it earlier, I think it's super cool. You have an opening act. Most beer competitions don't have a quote unquote opening act. Tell us about this opening act. I think it's I don't know, it's amazing.
So one of our judges, actually, Diana Fire, she is Portland's bearded drag queen. She's fabulous. She has actually hosted a couple other smaller competitions in Salem and such. So she is not new to the bearding community. So we asked her to judge this year. And normally we have something going on before the show starts. We've had, a comedian before. We had a burlesque show one year. And so we thought it would be fun to ask her and her ladies to do you know, 30-minute or so performance beforehand. So it will be Diana Fire, Babylon Brooks, and Sue from Corporate. And we have a link for them on our event page also. But
Aaron,
they're gonna do a drag show. So bring $1 bills, people.
Dude,
bring
that's
some tip money.
That's so awesome.
Yeah,
I love this so much.
Yeah, it'll be fun. We like to promote the local people as well, obviously, and help them make some money too. I mean, she's helping us out by judging, and so we want to help out her and her friends also, get them some promotion.
So you already kind of started it off there. So tell us the rest of your judges. Who else is on this judges panel?
We have Sarah Dutton from Nevada, Vegas from Sacramento.
So little known fact about that guy.
Uh-oh.
His actual full name is Viva Las Vegas.
No.
Just so you know. Yeah, when he gets in trouble, his mom calls him by his full-on name. She's like, Viva Las Vegas. Yeah.
His middle name is Las. I had no idea.
Yeah. Now you do. I mean, a lot of people go by just their last name, you know? It's like kind of like Scott his whole life all through school. Everyone just said Sakura, but you know, no, it's the same thing with Vegas. He just dropped his first 2 names and just went by Vegas because, you know, Mama Vegas liked it. But when he gets in trouble, she full on calls him Viva Las Vegas. Full
middle names and everything.
Everything. But yeah, Viva Vegas is, you know, that's usually what he goes by. He doesn't always go by his middle name. But now you know the full story of his full name. He has something weird on Facebook, but I guess because Facebook thought like he had a fake name or something like that, so he had to come up with something generic. But
a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. We have Sarah, Vegas, Diana Fire. We have John Abram. And
John Abram. I've never even heard it. Is he? Who's that guy?
I don't know. He has a big, big beard, goatee.
Oh, I thought you were like tongue. I was like,
oh, he has a big long tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He works at the post office. He likes licking stamps.
He loves stamps, I think.
He does like 20 at a time.
Stamps.com.
Stamps.com. John Abram. He got pissed when they started putting the sticker stuff on the back. He was pissed. Just asking.
He's so pissed. So mad.
And then our last judge is Andrew Cole from Canada.
He's just Andrew Cole. He's fine. He's from Canada.
He's got a good little mustache going.
Yeah. He's like, what's that?
Canadian mustaches are some of the best.
He dressed up as my husband for 2019 and came in the Hawaiian shirt and everything. And him and Sarah Dutton both actually did that. It was pretty funny. So
and you made out with all of them because you just didn't know who was who.
No idea.
No idea.
Taste test thing.
I almost took Sarah home with me that night. Yeah, it was crazy.
Like, she kind of tasted like Chris, but not quite. Chris was eating Funyuns and it threw you off.
Oh, gross.
That was funny. Funyuns are around just like donuts.
Speaking of donuts, Scott Sakura always has any excuse to talk about donuts every time we interview someone, so I'll just indulge him. Rumor has it you live like 1 mile from a Voodoo Donuts. Is this correct?
It's correct. Very true. And our venue is like around the corner from the original Voodoo Donuts. Our old venue was across the street from it, so now we're like 2 blocks.
Oh my God.
Aaron, what are you going to do with yourself?
Scott Sakura is so sad that he can't come to this competition.
But there is a Voodoo Donuts that just opened right down the street from the venue we're going to be at in San Antonio.
It's not. There's not a Voodoo Donuts in San Antonio.
There is too.
No, there's not.
Yep.
It's in Houston.
That's close. It's like the same.
Basically, it's the same thing. It's a Texas around the corner thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's 3 Voodoo Donuts. He's excited about the donuts.
Yeah.
I want donuts.
You all right?
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Donuts.
But yeah, so Voodoo Donuts in Portland, same shape as Funyuns.
Do you like how I did that? Stall.
I did.
Like weave it together.
All a big circle, a big circle of life, like donuts and Funyuns.
So talk to us a little bit about. So we talked about the judges, but talk to us a little bit about the charity. Who are you working for, and tell us a little bit about how you got involved with them.
So our charity this year is called Camp KC. They are with the Cascade AIDS Project. I heard about them through a friend who would volunteer with the camp. So Cascade AIDS Project every year has the camp. It's a week-long summer camp that is for children affected and infected by HIV and AIDS. It's free to them, so they get to go and just be around other kids that know what they're going through. They do usually like a family day where they have like a little carnival type thing that we've gone and volunteered at that before and like made little Build-A-Beards with the kids and stuff. They provide them with backpacks full of school supplies for the year. They get clothes. They get to do like shopping where they go in a room and they get to pick out like clothes that they have or just items that are donated, so they can shop for their parents and, you know, candles, slippers, all kinds of stuff that people donate. So everything that we can give to them just helps provide more stuff for the kids that, you know, have this massive struggle in their life. So
freaking sucks.
How did you get involved with them?
A friend of mine used to volunteer for the camp. And so, you know, usually every year the club talks about, do we want to stick with our same charity as the year prior? Does anybody have a new charity they want to talk about? And so one year I was just like, hey, I have a friend that works for this camp. Let's, you know, see if they want to work with us. And we've been working with them for 4 years now, I think.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Are they, so since it's a kid, you know, camp as your charity, is this a kid-friendly event?
It is not. That's one thing that
listen to the pre-show.
What's that?
No, I was just telling Aaron like about what's happening before the event. I don't know if that was really kid-friendly.
I didn't think about that, but I was just.
Well, I mean, they don't like strip or anything like that. They, you know, they get up and they sing songs and dance mostly.
Okay, so that's not bad then.
That's probably more kid-friendly than some of the competitors being on stage.
Yes. That John Abram guy.
Oh my gosh,
he's crazy.
The worst. Yeah, he gets up there and just does the most radical things. No wonder it's not kid-friendly.
Yeah. So yeah, our venues they're 21 and over. We've kind of just always had it that way. I think just we get the venue for free and we have a good working relationship with them. So why change it?
Whatever they want, whatever the rules are, we're gonna take free all day, every day. So hey, sometimes you gotta do what you got to do to get a free venue. So no kids. Sorry, kids. You can sit outside and look through the windows or something.
Legend has it that John Abraham once did the hokey pokey when there was a bunch of kids around and he didn't turn himself all about and the kids got upset and cried.
Yep.
Oh, well, no wonder we can't have kids at our event.
Yeah, you don't want to make them cry. That's what he does. He makes children cry.
Freaking John. Speaking of making children cry, who are your MCs for this event?
Well, we have Daria.
I know one of them, and he will make kids cry.
Yeah, we have Daria. She is a kind of Portland.
Cartoon?
No.
Oh,
that's what I thought.
She's a Portland celebrity. She's been on local TV channels here, you know, doing different things. She used to be on the radio here. Her and her two co-hosts from that had a very popular show. And she's kind of just a local legend for the last 25 years probably. And she's amazing. She's emceed other events with other charities that we've worked with before. So she's had a working relationship with the Beardsmen. Our other MC, was going to be Sean Glander. And I'm just going to announce, he posted it on Facebook, so I'm just going to announce it. He has COVID, so I know.
What the hell? I didn't even know this. This is breaking news.
It got posted. I found out after we had all talked. And my phone went off, and I looked at my phone. I was like, oh, okay, so yeah. So now we need to find a replacement MC for him, I think, which is a big bummer. We were really excited to have him.
Freaking Sean.
I know.
Glander.
Oh my gosh. Well, I guess that.
I know.
Did you pop up the sad faces? I guess that explains the sad faces.
There he is.
Well, now what? Who the heck's going to be your other MC?
That is a great question. We've had about 30 minutes ago is when I found out. So
all of 30 minutes. So you haven't. So we don't have anybody to replace you, Sean. Look, he's devastated and he's
nobody can replace Sean.
Anybody can replace Sean.
Yeah.
Look, new Sean. Perfect. We love Sean. It's fine. Dang, man.
Yeah.
I hate that. I know Drea was sick, and I figured, bang, that sucks. Well,
yeah.
You'll get someone. I mean, maybe Daria can get Jane.
Maybe.
Right?
She's kind of like monotone, though. I don't know.
Well, I think they'll bounce off each other real well. You should try to see if you could get Jane. It'll be. I'm sure she's available. Maybe. Hopefully. God, I love that cartoon.
It's a good one.
So, well, I mean, that's a bummer about Sean, but
yeah.
Give someone some great, fantastic news for us all to bounce back from the devastating Sean Glander news. Do you have anything special for each of the competitors that will make them all super happy and is also round?
Free haircut.
Yeah. All round like a donut. Oh, yeah. But there's no hole in the middle. One of our sponsors, Atlas Pizza, will be donating some pizzas for the competitors. So it's, it'll obviously be a limited amount, but yeah, all they ask for in return is people to take selfies and just tag them in the selfies, and then maybe jump on the
boxes of pizza.
No, jump onto the little podium thingy that we're going to have the photographer on, and maybe do a portrait if they're willing with the pizza. But yeah.
You know who won't be taking a picture with the pizza? Sean Glander.
Yeah.
Hashtag Atlas Pizza.
Yeah. Hashtag Atlas Pizza. Hey, speaking of hashtags, we need to do that again. So everybody knows tonight, if you put in hashtag Rose City, you could win some amazing Honest Amish products, and they will get shipped out tomorrow because I'm at the office and it's super easy.
So that picture was when I was in Portland in one of the large rose gardens. And
look at all those roses
by the bridge.
Mm-hmm. All those roses you're laying in right there, and it says Rose City on it.
They smell so beautiful. There you go. I got stabbied by the little stabbies on there. Because
roses have the little thorns on it.
Yeah, we call them stabbies here.
You know what they say? Every rose has a thorn, Scott.
Mm. No, they don't say that.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
Who's they?
It's basically the motto of Portland, because it goes along with the rose thing. Yeah. So it's
Brett Michael says it, so it's true.
Yeah, it's like, welcome to Portland, Oregon. Every rose has its thorn. It's on the sign, Scott. Read it next time you're there.
Oh, that big welcome to Portland sign.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron will take a picture of it when he's on his way up there, when he has to stick a sticker on there.
Oh my God. I'd like to stick a sticker on there. So we're not going to be in Portland, unfortunately. We talked about this earlier, but we will be in Portland the week between Spokane and Sacramento. So, any Portland people that want to come eat donuts, I'm sure, we can send them pictures of donuts to Scott Secor because he loves donuts so much.
I drove by Voodoo's Donut the other day on my way to work. So
how do you drive past the Voodoo Donuts with?
Only time I've ever been in there was the day I was looking for you when you were wandering the streets of Austin, and I figured that's where you would be.
I was in Austin. Scott texted me. He's like, "Where are you at?" And I was like, "Headed to Voodoo Donuts." He's like, "All right." And then I go into Voodoo Donuts and I get my donuts. I get in the car and I go back to the hotel. And he sends me a selfie. He's like, "Surprise! I'm at Voodoo Donuts. Where are you?" I was like, "Back at the hotel." What are you doing? He was too slow. So freaking Scott.
C'est dommage ça.
That's what I always say. One more thing that your competition does that is much different from all the other competitions, you do something special on your Friday night event. You want to elaborate on your Friday night pre-party stuff?
We do, yes. At our meet and greet, we do a 30-minute freestyle. So we ask people if they can to bring, they're got to be glued and hair dryers, whatnot. We also bring some to provide for people, but yeah, we just have people jump in front of some mirrors and come up with a freestyle in 30 minutes and just see. It's very fascinating what people come up with when you normally ask a freestyler, like, how long did that take you? And they say 4 hours. And then you see them do something similar and not a bad job in 30 minutes.
Because they only have 30 minutes.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, it's fun. People come up with funny little quick designs and then they get a trophy.
And I'm sure you probably get guys that probably don't normally do freestyle in general. Like I'd say, for instance, like me, like I don't ever do freestyle, but like if I were going, that would definitely be something that I'd be interested in doing, just to be like, oh yeah,
cool.
Why not?
Yeah. Usually we kind of just convince anyone who has enough facial hair, like, hey, jump in and just do it for fun. This isn't the real competition, so why not?
Yeah.
It's, free to join. So
is this something that you've done several years in a row, or?
Yes, we have done it 3 years, 4 years. I forget how many years now, but yeah, we've done it a few times.
And is there a panel of judges for that particular event, or is it like crowd response or something like that?
Crowd response.
Okay, cool. Well, I mean, hey, it's at the pre-party or at your meet and greet. So
yeah, and it's fun because we, our meet and greets at our local bar that we go to. And so usually there's people there that have no idea what's going on. So then we get to talk to just random, people at the bar, and they usually vote. It's fun.
So what's your time frame for this pre-party or your meet and greet? What time's the doors and what time's the competition?
Meet and greet is at 6 p.m. It will be at Greeley Avenue Bar and Grill. I don't know what time we're doing the 30-minute freestyle. I don't think we have a set time. It's like that.
When people are there and it feels right. We'll get started on it. That.
Right.
I mean, that makes perfect sense.
Is it free to enter?
Yes. Cool. Yeah, we do it for fun. It's just whoever wants to do it, jump in and have some fun before the night of the comp.
I think it's awesome. I think it's a super cool idea.
Aaron was telling me that you guys might be giving away a car to the winner.
I mean, my husband has a whole lot of Hot Wheels in the garage, so I don't know if he's still watching right now, but
he is.
Oh.
He said he's going to win the 30-minute freestyle, so it doesn't matter.
He's going to win his own car.
He's going to get to keep his own car.
Wow. He's never done the 30-minute freestyle, so
I don't know. It says it right here. He always wins.
That's what he thinks.
Maybe he's talking about another type of 30-minute.
Yeah, a different 30-minute freestyle. He's a big swimmer.
Yeah,
he does the big 30-minute freestyle swim. Everybody
maybe he's like, he hops on his BMX bike and he goes out in the backyard and for like 30 minutes and he's like, I do in bed at home. What is that? Oh,
riding his bike.
He does a 30-minute freestyle in bed at home.
Oh,
yeah.
Hey man, wherever works.
Does he go in public much, or are you just keeping it home mostly?
I let him do whatever he wants. I don't care. Go in public like that, make a fool of yourself. I don't care.
You're a brave lady. I swear. So, so Friday night you got your meet and greet. Do you have anything going on for Sunday? A send-off
Sunday, we have hangover brunch. Same location as the meet and greet. So, Greeley Avenue Bar and Grill at 11. Yes. Scott, do you have a question?
So lots of people have these hangover brunches, but statistically, how many people actually have hangovers at these brunches? I mean,
39%.
The years that I'm not putting on the competition. I have a hangover.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's good to know that at least somebody does, because I think about this. This is like, these are the things that keep me up at night. I'm like, have these hangover brunches, like out of all the competitions all year long, and I wonder how many people are actually hungover.
I usually am. Yeah.
Why can't they just call it brunch?
I mean, fine. It's brunch. I don't know. That doesn't have the same ring to it.
No, it just sounds like you're like, oh, like, we're going for brunch today.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
But it's like, we partied hard last night. We're going to have brunch.
Yeah.
And I'm so
hangover
hungover.
Brunch sounds a little more trashy, so it's a little more Portland.
Okay.
Makes sense.
That's what the dog said too. Makes sense, Aaron.
Makes sense.
You guys are in tune.
We are. Donuts and brunches.
That was the other dog, Aaron.
I know. Both of the dogs. I speak dog, Scott. Come on now. My cats aren't here. I got to talk to somebody. Well, do you have anything else you'd like to add and you need everyone to know about your event?
Just come out if you can and support us. We're excited to see everybody again this year. And if you can't make it out, but you're feeling like you want to donate and help out Camp KC, you can send us some PayPal, paypal.me/PortlandBeardsman. Yeah, we will take your money to give to the kids. So
help the kids, everybody.
Help the kids.
PayPals. Yeah, post that PayPal link on your like event page or something, and
I will do that.
Point everybody to go there.
What was it again?
PayPal.me/PortlandBeardsman.
There you go. So it's all about helping out the kiddos at the end of the day. So help them out. Jocelyn, we appreciate it. I know you had a long, hard day at work. Thank you for squeezing us into your busy schedule.
Thanks for having me on. I had a good time.
Absolutely. I'm glad you did. So everybody go to Portland this weekend. If you're out there, just go. Not just for Voodoo Donuts anymore. There's also beard competitions going on.
And free pizza.
Oops, not that one.
That's the wrong one. And free pizza. My gosh.
There we go.
Pizza and beard competitions. There you go.
Oh, but it's MEN, multiple men, not one man.
Oh. Beard's man.
Yeah.
There's more than just one dude out there with a beard, Scott. There's multiple dudes and some women. There we go.
Thank you.
Well, I'm a little slow on the trigger right there. My apologies.
All right. Well, we appreciate you stopping by. Thank you. And good luck this weekend, and we'll see you in a few weeks.
Yes. Spokane.
Right. Yeah, Spokane.
See you there.
All right. See ya.
Bye, guys. Bye. Thank you.
Good luck.